It's your boy Rio, and I'm back with another video. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Hey, I'm undefeated right now, 5-0. Doing my thing, you know what I'm talking about? Trying to goddamn keep this shit going. You know, we 5-0 right now, so we're trying to see, can I keep it up, you know what I'm saying? Things looking good right now. Y'all already know we hitting that. We hitting the playoffs. Like, ain't no question about that. We in there. But can we keep things going here? Can we remain undefeated? That's what the, you know. That's what the question is. We're gonna get out here and we're gonna try to make it shake. You know what I'm talking about? Took me a little nap after I got off work. I'm up right now, so I'm ready to get to it. You know what I'm saying? Waking up a little bit, still trying to wake up some more. But oh, hold on, I want to finish doing what I'm doing. Right, y'all. I do not own the rights to the music you hear in the background or any other music you may hear in the background later on. You know what I'm saying? So YouTube for YouTube guidelines. Anything else needs to be said for turning that, you know what I'm saying? It may not be the best video to listen to if you're a key, because it will be some cussing. Sure. And I'm trying to set room for that. Yeah, but yeah, so we at it though, y'all. It's your boy Rio, and we about to get right into it. You know, the fans like that boy doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? He came to the Bengals Cincinnati and showing his head. Yeah, that's what I do, baby. You know what I'm saying? I finally get a team where I can really dig with, you know what I'm saying? Really do my thing with. They show out, they hold on to the ball more, way better. I ain't gonna say it all the time, but way better than my other team. So, get it, son. Bring them out. Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gonna do? When you show up on the scene, what it drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be here. They came from Cincinnati. I'm gonna make it hard for another sucker to flex. That's it. What was that?
At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
On the visitor's sideline, there's Bengals head coach.
Double pox boil. You'll get beheaded if you unloyal. He'll rip your car while you're in it. You might get glass in your face. 10,000 followers.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Throwing to start the drive, Chapman. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 61 yards.
And I don't know about you, partner, but if anybody ranks me in the top 10 in anything, I'm really happy. And that's exactly where he is now, number 10 in the league in receiving yards.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
2nd and 3. RPO will keep it himself. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
This motherfucker jelly.
They go play action here on first down. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. The Bengals are a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Off the play fake, Chapman. And will find his man on the outside. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want.
Bro, what the fuck was that?
And the Steelers are going to get it back here just shy.
Right to bro.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far. They just threw something away on that snap. And let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will
look, it was no excuse why he throw it, bro.
This is the turning
point. It was no
point.
excuse why he throwing that ball, bro.
Those points were given away and could cost him a ball game.
Yeah, no pressure
you have to play
on him,
well
bro.
to win the job at the
bro.
quarterback position, but you have to win in order to keep the job. That's what this guy's concerned about.
They cheated right there. That shit don't make no sense. I might have the quarterback. Why the fuck am I throwing this?
Big thank you to his defense. They forced the turnover on downs, and that meant that the interception he threw on the previous drive didn't really cost him. Now they've got it here first and 10.
Got cheating in this spot, nigga.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, a 22.
And that's how you shake off the interception you throw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And the Bengals are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. As they come up now, second and goal. Looking to throw. Chapman. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last time out. And he'll look to build on that as they start 1st and 10. Off play action. Chapman. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Off the play fake. Chapman. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Operating from the gun. Chapman. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official. Back to throw. Chapman. McBride on the slant. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 6. At the Steelers.
Off play action. Chapman. Now he'll tuck this and run. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a 1st down. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Short completion, just 4 yards. And 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the 7-yard line.
Looking to throw. Chapman. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Back to throw. Chapman.
Wow.
This is going to be intercepted.
And
the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series because drives like...
Quarterback leading this offense back out. He's got a touchdown pass in this 1st half, but he's also been intercepted twice, so he'll be looking to be a bit more careful with the ball here as they start on 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Chapman. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. Now he'll take this and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. A final shot before break. Chapman. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Yeah, I ain't do 91 yards before I put 200.
The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
That's complete to McBride.
Yo, you should have kept right. He ran right.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. Chapman. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Bro, what the fuck was that ugly ass juke, bro? If you wouldn't have did that, you had sit down, dummy.
Solid gain of 27.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
Now look at this dumb ass shit.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. From a yard out. And the Bengals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Notched his 15th touchdown pass of the year on that last drive. They'll look to keep it going here, first and 10.
Bro, where?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Second down and a little more than a yard here. An option give to McBride. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Just need a yard here, second and 1.
Fuck.
On the give, here's McBride. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he goes out right around the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake. Chapman.
There we go. You got this. No, you should bang cut, dummy.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
First down.
Looking to throw. Chapman. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Bro, why the fuck did you keep going to the defender?
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just what's...
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Fuck.
Their mobile quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year.
Hey, get on.
And the Bengals go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Bengals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. Throwing to start the drive. Chapman. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Off play action. Chapman. And that is going to be incomplete.
Bro, you should have dove for that motherfucker, bro. What the fuck was that?
In your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
His percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Now he'll take this and run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A gain of 14. And the Bengals first down.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Off the play fake. Chapman. Pressure comes and the Steelers take it down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Off play action. Chapman. Now a run here. He'll keep it. Oh no, he lost the football. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to bounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal?
Boy, stop playing with him.
Into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. But CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brand, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Bengals, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get another road test next week.
They ain't played the game yet. They're 5-0 last time. I guess the number one position. So, how your whole conference 4-2? That's wild. Look, my whole, not my whole conference. Down LC, they got them almost 3-3. Damn, all the conferences looking about the same, except for I almost put them. That's crazy. We're number one in the league. Oh, Bryce Young went to the Chargers. Wow. Look at the same dude. Look. This looks just like dude right here. This looks like a buck. That's the same dude. That's why. Damn, Bryce Young. He done went to the Chargers. Crazy. All right, let's get in here. Let's get in here, y'all. Let's get this game going. She be like, you a part-timer. Stay far from y'all crying.
In the only building this franchise has ever known, we're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Houston Texans. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, I know you're excited about this this one. That's because it's shaping up to be a pass-heavy showcase for these QBs.
Kate, keep your eyes on the skies because that's where the offense and the fireworks are going to come from. We've heard from their teammates and coaches about the trust they have in these quarterbacks on the field to really steer these offenses.
Well, it seems like, you know, damn, this is here, but then I'm not saying, but it ain't just me, but
trying to throw this from the gun. Throw right side, and McBride has it. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Takes the handoff, now to throw.
that
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's a throw. They're in trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Texans grab it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
Quarterback leading his offense to the field now as they get set for a new series.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Let's see what the vibe
Bengals
is.
and their quarterback ready to take over once again. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. It isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That's what it seems like, yeah. Come on now.
Pass play coming here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Air it out on 3rd.
Watch my slung.
Going over the middle, but it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Bengals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Setting up to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 10.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. He's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They go play action on 1st down. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line.
They stopped doing that juke.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Second and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3.
Going from the gun here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game. They'll throw, third and long. Brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Bengals, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Pass play on first and goal. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Catch is made in close. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tightening up here for second and goal. Looking to throw here. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Houston calls it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Back to throw. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Bengals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Throwing now on first down. Looking right, and he finds it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Back to pass on first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Working now from the gun. Catch is made down the right right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The 39-yard line.
Okay, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
What the fuck?
Throw the custom. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Yeah,
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down.
No, I ain't saying that.
And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Bengals ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know with calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball, and more importantly...
There we go. There we go. He out of there. He out of there.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take the lead on the first play of the drive. I hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took them a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Put this on the oven right quick. Yeah, 1 little second. Yeah, it was a good play. I was like a commercial break right here. Real. That's what I wanted. I was supposed to do. I did what I did, and it is what it is. Yeah, what it ain't. Hey Siri.
Bengals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback
14-minute time.
the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget.
I put a hole in my damn draw. Whole ass out. Ain't that some shit? Yeah, switch my damn draw. Oh, fuck.
And the Texans have it.
That wasn't no fumble.
And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return. Trying to find his tight end.
Bro. How was that a fumble? I threw it. Man, they cheated. They never talent. They be
Bengals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. It almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
The play fake. He'll throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about his third down. Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Hits his running back.
I'm about to say, but
down around the 34.
That nigga's on his head. He's got to do
It's enough for the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
He completes it in traffic. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Escapes out to the left. He's got a man left. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Get down there and get it.
They're going play action. Buying some time left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Bengals ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. The game really in their hands at this point, Brock. We're going to see whether it's a celebration coming up next or overtime. Here he is to throw. Into traffic, complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 32. Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
You know what I'm talking about?
Line for another 1st and 10.
Of course he get hurt.
He'll look to throw it. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they get the 1st down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Setting up to pass. Throw is there for a long day against him. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. New set of downs for them from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Lone back gets the handoff. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Final timeout called by the Texans. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Option give here. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
back-to-back carries here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my...
Bro, it didn't even get to...
So the
How they
Bengals
gonna
take this
choose
one
how I
on
do it, though? Like, what if I want to go for them?
October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.
What you talking about? What you talking about? Indeed, the best team in the fucking league. Yeah. 7-0, baby. We're tall for that.
The Bengals game is over, but his work isn't done yet. The division race is taking shape, and it's time to take stock of where they're sitting so far.
Who been down less? Who been down less? That's the thing, I can get mad because I pop my shit, whoever open. You know what I'm talking about? We get out there and we do, gang. I need to change underwear and then eat, y'all. So I'm probably in the video a little early today. But we're gonna see who we play next. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we played the battle on the Undefeated.
Tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us alive. While you want space and a reason to grow. Things up and stuff kept alone. I think you should leave that after the tone. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything. Anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. Know that you know I gave everything. Anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was like not texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning. Better like my heart.
Alright, y'all. There we have it with this video. I'm gonna have to end it here, y'all, because the next one is gonna be crazy. We're playing the Raiders, baby. They 6-0, we 7-0. Who going home undefeated? I guess we'll have to see. Y'all know I believe in me. So they got what it takes to bring us down. But I feel like we're going 8-0, baby. You know what I'm saying? That shit. Only time to tell. Get y'all to find out, man, on my 40th video. Super mode, man. Superstar mode, man. You know what I'm saying? Been a long journey, man. We're going a long way, y'all. We still ain't got that ring yet, but I feel it coming this season. Because we damn sure going to the playoffs. And who gonna be there to stop us?